Hi, this is Riddick Big Daddy Bo, two-time former world heavyweight champion, and you're watching Cool True Sports.
True School Sports.
True School Sports.
There you go, champ. Thank you. Just shameless plug. Go down the comment section, all right? You'll see it, and go to the official True School Sports merch store to get yourself a hoodie like this or a tank top like this. It's great stuff. If you get one of these True School Sports shirts, I guarantee you, your success with women will quadruple, guaranteed. What did you think about the Jose Ramirez Victor Postal fight? Who did you have winning that fight?
Ramirez, I had him winning 115, 113. It was a good fight. It was competitive. I could have scored the fight. I could have scored the fight, like 116, 112. But, 115, 113 would be a good score.
Yeah.
I think.
I had it 115, 113 the other way for Postal.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't see that, so I don't know where you came up with that score. But if you listen, if you need to learn how to score a fight, I do give lessons out.
No,
after
no,
12
I don't need any lessons. I know what I was watching, man. Victor Postal was keeping him on the end of that jab. He had a neutralized majority of the fight.
Let me tell you something. Very few fight. If you look at the history of boxing, very few fighters ever lost their title because the other guy's jabbing. Trust me.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just round by round. That's what I thought. Postal's jab was the difference in the fight.
Well, and I think the other guy's power punches were the difference in the fight.
It is the thing was it took Jose a while to get started. It took him about maybe like 4 rounds to get warmed up. So I feel like he gave a lot of the early rounds away, and then there was a lot of swing rounds in that fight.
I don't know if we watched the same fight.
We did watch the same fight. I had a lot. I was live for that fight, and a lot of people that were watching me live had Postal winning that fight too.
I didn't see it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I didn't see it. I mean, Jose Ramirez was putting a lot of pressure on him and stuff like that, and the other guy was slap jabbing and moving away and attempting to get out of the way of stuff, and he was still getting hit. So I don't know. Maybe I just saw a different way of looking at it. Crawford is screwed for life. Why is Crawford screwed for life? The guy's what, 36-0, millions in the bank, undefeated, 3-division champion, was undisputed champion. Junior welter. Why is he screwed for life?
Because Earl Spence won't fight him.
Well, listen, his life will go on. Trust me. Crawford's fight will go on without him. I had Postal too. Reverend Pickles. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Reverend Pickles.
Okay. Pickles. I had it a draw. It was a close fight. Ramirez 7-5 was a fair score. Postal didn't do enough to win. Yeah, the jab. That's all it was. Jab, 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 jab.
Yeah, my only criticism of Postal was he didn't throw the right hand enough. But when he threw it, it was there. I mean, because Postal Ramirez has that high guard where he's like really wide, so he's always susceptible to like the 1-2 down the pipe. That's why Josh Taylor. I think Josh Taylor's going to beat him pretty easily when they fight.
I do too. I agree. Taylor can fight on the inside, the outside, left-handed, can box well, good on his feet. All the things that the Jose Ramirez will have trouble with.
And it's the speed too. It's Taylor. I think Taylor's a fast fighter.
Yeah. Oh, Taylor's fast. He's very nimble on his feet. That's important.
Yeah, because I went back and I rewatched this fight against Postal the day after Postal versus Ramirez, and that was the biggest difference was just the speed between Postal and Taylor.
Yeah, I think Taylor's a more complete fighter. I would like to see Ramirez win because I'm an American. But, but as far as, in reality, I really believe that Taylor's just too much of a complete fighter. I tell you what I would do if I had Taylor. Ramirez.
What would you do?
I would go fight Crawford for all the marbles, okay, and then he'll lose to Crawford, then go back down and then fight Taylor because he'd still have his title and get 2 paydays out of it instead of 1. That's how I'm thinking.
His manager Rick, the other Rick Mirrigan, or I don't know say his name.
Yeah.
He should take your advice.
He doesn't take anybody's advice.
Yeah,
So
I follow him on Instagram. He seems like a very proud guy, a very like prideful guy.
listen, he's a very successful guy. He should be proud. But in the meantime, there are other people besides him out there that know more about boxing. And I'm not saying I'm one of them, but I surely wouldn't walk after what I saw the other night. I wouldn't fight Josh Taylor. Okay, I'd go fight Crawford. You could lose to Crawford at 147. Okay, and still go back down and get the Taylor fight. So
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
Crawford's gonna end up like
Crawford
Pernell.
ended up like Mayweather, like Whitaker. What? Dead from a hit by a car? What does that mean? I don't understand it.
I think he's saying Crawford's gonna be one of the greatest fighters of all time. I mean, what's wrong with being like Pernell Whitaker?
I don't know what he means by that. Well, he ended up like Whitaker, was hit by a car. So I'm a little taken back by what he said. I was asking, Josh Taylor versus Kroger's fight is not far from the ring. I think a more competitive fight is Ramirez versus Postal. Okay.
Didn't that fight just happen?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
he's just saying that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
But anyways,
Reverend
Reverend
Pickle
Pickle.
says, she said, I think the saying goes, battles are rarely won on the retreat. I understand what you mean. He's talking about the whole Ramirez Postal thing.
Yeah. Just slapping that jab and, come on.
Nah, but Ramirez, like when I watched the fight, his aggression was very ineffective.
It was.
I thought it was. I mean, yeah, in the middle rounds it wasn't, but other than the middle rounds, it was pretty ineffective.
Listen, I was talking to somebody from PBC, and they thought Ramirez won.
Oh
So,
damn!
and he even bet on the fight.
Damn. Okay.
Well,
Eldar,
I should say from PBC. He's a Mayweather crony. So yeah, PBC.
yeah,
Mayweather
he's a
crony.
Mayweather pom waiver.
Yeah, the biggest. The biggest.
Who was it?
No, I can't tell no names. The guy bet on the fight. The guy bet on the fight, and he bet Postal. He thought he was going to win. He bet Postal because it was big odds, and he did admit he thought Ramirez won. So that's there's a lot of truth to that stuff like that.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. We're at the Davy Powell, and you're watching True School Sports.